You're sitting at a table. Your hand brushes against a glass of water, and time suddenly slows down. As it tips over, an intense wave of irritation hits you before the water even touches the wood. Nothing actually dangerous has happened. You just need a towel. Yet this minor disruption, or a sudden change of plans, or walking into a cluttered room, can trigger an instant, heavy spike of exhaustion. Psychologically, chaos is the jarring experience of an unmet expectation. It is the moment reality refuses to go according to the script you wrote in your head. Your brain operates as a continuous forecasting engine, guessing the next half second. When its guess aligns with reality, life feels smooth. But when a guess misses its mark, you experience a prediction error. The brain must immediately process an environment it didn't plan for. Everyday frustration stems from the biological alarm bells ringing because a prediction failed. You aren't reacting to a spilled glass. You're reacting to the sudden, expensive work of recalculating reality. For our ancestors, those alarm bells carried extreme evolutionary consequences. Thousands of years ago, an unexpected sound in the brush usually meant a predator. Failing to anticipate the environment meant you didn't survive to pass on your genes. Natural selection favored the hyper-vigilant individuals who could extract strict order from a hostile environment. Today, we carry that exact same hardware. We build strict daily routines because they serve as essential mental shortcuts for a brain that is still obsessed with avoiding surprises. This chart shows the energy economics of your mind. Maintaining a familiar routine requires minimal cognitive output. When you face a novel disruption, your brain's energy drain spikes dramatically as it scrambles to calculate entirely new probabilities. Pouring the same morning coffee, sitting in the same chair, taking the same route to work. Every one of these actions is a battery-saving technique designed to reduce the number of variables your brain has to process. Humans maintain these routines as an evolutionary strategy to conserve limited mental energy. This drive to save energy creates a psychological glitch. The mind detests the uncomfortable, expensive void of uncertainty so much that it will invent patterns to fill the empty space. We are hardwired to over-connect the dots. It's the reason we can stare at random water vapor floating in the sky and distinctly see faces staring back at us. This glitch drives us to spread rumors during a crisis or attach ourselves to questionable explanations. A faulty answer feels biologically safer to the brain than no answer at all. This dynamic is driven by perceived control. Heavy traffic is annoying if you are the one driving. But being the passenger going the exact same speed creates far more anxiety. The physical situation is identical, but the loss of control triggers the alert system. Bad news is painful, but uncertainty keeps the mind searching endlessly for answers. The story isn't finished, the prediction hasn't been resolved, and the brain hates unfinished predictions. The brain prioritizes the feeling of stability over the search for objective truth. It wants the comfort of a predictable future, even if that future is unpleasant. Here we find a central paradox of human psychology. The chaotic environment your biology fears is the exact environment required for personal growth. Think about learning to drive, or speaking a foreign language, or starting a new job. You made constant mistakes. That overwhelming feeling is the sound of your prediction machine struggling to map variables it doesn't recognize yet. You exist in a biological tug-of-war. An ancient part of your brain demands absolute predictability, while another part is driven toward expansion and discovery. If your environment remained perfectly predictable, all human learning, creativity, and discovery would cease. Since life is inherently unpredictable, the goal is to alter how you interpret the friction it causes. The knot of anxiety during a sudden life change is a mechanical signal. It's not a sign that you are lost or that you have failed. This discomfort is the physical sensation of your prediction machine actively dissolving an outdated map of reality and rewiring it to handle more complexity. Every meaningful transformation requires stepping off the edge of your current mental map and entering the data-rich environment of the unknown. Your biological need for certainty will always trigger stress signals in the face of chaos. However, by identifying a prediction error of the necessary update to your internal map, You can use that stress as evidence of adaptation. You are training your mind to navigate the world as it actually exists, messy, unpredictable,